all the time is going to get a little bit cumbersome. Next, for the point of making the eyes, we're going to have to be pretty much precise with where the points go. If you look, I've roughed this out a little bit too much to get something like that little curl. So I'm going to add one more point, go into the direct selection tool, and move it into position. And this is going to give me that curvature when I need it. So we're going to click the pen tool, hold, go to the anchor point tool, and then we'll be able to click that and really make those edits that we want. If we need to add points, like in here, it's starting to just not have enough room, we know that we have to add one more point, and that's the pen tool's sort of strength. You can go, click the direct selection tool, move the points, and really make those like sort of on the fly edits. So we have this, and we're getting pretty close. Again, the less points, the better. So I'm going to use those 2 points as sort of like the boundary, and then I'm going to just move this down, and that'll give me this nice eye shape. If I want this to be flat though, right at the end, this is, again, the strength of this tool, is to add a little point here, zoom in, and then edit these points directly by getting that tiny flat piece, and that's going to really help with the design. Because when I zoom out, it's all of a sudden going to look like they have that tiny little eyelash there. And I'm going to use my trick of Command C, Command V, Command C, Command C, Command V. It's sort of like a repetitive thing. If you do it twice, it'll do a loop or ring selection. And we can transform this again by reflecting and saying that's okay, and using this entire selection tool here so we can move it into position. And this way, when I move it here, it's really in alignment and it looks like it's matching. The only thing left to do is to add the nose and the little mouth indication here. And we're just going to put the points sort of at the high points and the low points of our design, because again, it's much easier to edit than it is to try and get it perfect and then have tons and tons of points. So click and hold. When it's a point that needs to be converted to make it round, you do that. When it's entirely a line, you do that. So it's just all about getting the feel for how this is going to go, change directions, all those things. And the same in here. You want to make this rounded, and you want to loop things around so they look nice and smiley, because, you know, we want the Bronx Zoo to be a friendly and inviting place. And then we zoom out, and if it's good enough, then we can use that. Now, many of you will want to use this as a cutout, and I don't want this to get too long. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this a whole background piece. We're going to use this selection tool, and I want this whole object here. I want the eyeballs, I want the nose, and I want the ears, but I can't select them. So what that means is that this object is above. So I'm going to just keep it as an outline. I'm going to select the ears right here because these were made before, and I'm going to go up to Object, to Arrange, Bring to Front. And it's kind of like sheets of paper. It's just putting those right at the top. And I'll change those colors. That way I know that those are there. And again, I'm just using the same tools. And in here, I'm going to pick a different color, and I'll make it a fill. And of course, those are now in the back so we can see them. And then all these other objects will know when they change. So what we want to do is hold Shift, select all of these objects, and make sure that they're all highlighted, as well as the background. So you should see a big blue box around this whole thing. And then this tool, Pathfinder, is really, really helpful. And if you go in and you type in to our help, it will actually highlight and give you tools. Mine went away because I've already looked at it, but if I want to come back, I just type Pathfinder, and it still remains selected. So I'm going to do this cutout minus front, and now I can change the entire object. They're all linked, everything's there, and so I can have my final drawing.